So, will you go and wait by the car, please, while I go talk to Uncle Robert?
Hi.
Hiya.
Thank you. Where the hell have you been? I need to get Harry to school.
Just went out for a walk. Want to get out in the fresh air again.
Well, you should have told me. I heard you up in the night a few times, but when I went to your bedroom, it was empty. I didn't know what had happened, where you'd gone.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I guess I've just not got used to a comfy bed and no cellmate yet.
But your bed was hardly slept in.
I've been having some nightmares. I'm sure it'll pass once I've got prison out of my system.
What sort of nightmares?
I really don't want to talk about that. And right now, I've got more important things to worry about, like finding a job. Well, if me staying is going to be difficult, I can always find somewhere else.
No, I didn't say that. You're welcome to stay. It would have been better if you'd called and asked first. There's stuff we need to talk about.
Yeah, later. I've got to get a shower before I get started.
Didn't realise you were out of jail. Bob, back in the village.
Yeah, well, now you can start spreading the good news.
Yeah, well, there's a few around here who might not see it that way, but...
I reckon we both know who he's talking about.
Yeah, well, can't worry about that now. The important thing is getting a job and making a good start here.
OK, well, I'll take Harry to school, but then we're having that chat. So, I've been thinking, and I reckon there's a bit of you that thinks I'm responsible for whatever happens to you in prison.
No. And you didn't ask me to do what I did. You were angry about it.
But it still ruined your life. Still got you sent away for years.
I never blamed you, Vic. Prison's not about you and me. It's about getting through every day without going under. Having everything organised without being able to relax. I'll admit, there were times I thought I wouldn't get through it, but it's over now.
I'm not sure it is. Not if it's stopping you from sleeping.
I'm going to put it all behind me, and I'm going to concentrate on building my new life.
Well, maybe you'd have a better chance of doing that if you moved away, though. Aaron's moved on. Maybe you should too.
I'll leave Aaron alone. But moving away would be harder. I'd be living with strangers. Do you know how many people get out of prison and find themselves back behind bars before they know it?
But not you. Not if you were smart.
If I was smart, I wouldn't be in this mess.
So learn from your mistakes.
I'm trying, Vic. I've got a lot of things stacked against me. Nobody wants to give an ex-con a job or a place to live. They think you can't be trusted. Can't blame them. I thought the same before I knew any different.
OK. Then you best crack on with your job search. Good luck.
So, you must be the guy who's brought all this business to the village. I'm Robert. I used to live here a while back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I used to do a bit of business around here too. At home farm, mainly. Made a lot of good contacts. I'm still in touch with most of them.
Right. So?
I think me and you have got a lot in common. I always said that there was room for expansion in this village. And, well, seems like we have a lot of the same ideas. Thought maybe I could help. Like I say, got a lot of good contacts.
And when exactly was it you were wowing the locals with your ideas and ambitions?
A few years ago now.
Oh, I'm guessing you moved on to bigger and better things, did you?
No, just a change in direction.
You mean you're fresh out of prison? Kane told me all about you.
Right, so you'll know how much I need this and how hard I'll work for you to get things right.
Except almost wrecking my nephew's wedding when he first got back here tells me that you still make rash choices. And that's something that I definitely don't need.
Please, just give me a chance.
No, I don't think so, mate. The door's there.
Please, just hear me out. Please.
What are we going to do about Robert, eh?
Maybe it's best we don't do anything.
What are you talking about? We both know what he's here for.
Yeah, well, if he tries to come between us again, then we just tell him he's got no chance.
Right, and if he won't take no for an answer?
Hey, I'm glad I found you two. I just wanted to tell you, Robert is going to be staying at my place.
Why would you let him do that?
Because he's family, and he needs someone to take him in. It's his first week back out of jail.
How long's he planning on staying?
That's up in the air at the minute. Matty's gone to stay with Myra for a few days to give us some space. I did tell Robert he'd be better off moving on, but he's obviously had a hard time in jail and I want to help him get back on his feet first.
Right. So he's spun you some sob story and you've fallen for it. Tell him to clear off.
I can't do that. And if you'd have seen the state of him, you'd understand.
I do know how tough it can get in jail. That don't give him the right to come and bother us.
All right, OK, fine. You take him on if you must, but he's not our problem. So tell him to steer well clear, all right?
And here's your lunch. Everything all right?
Yeah, it's just Robert Beanback's put me right off my food.
Well, maybe a good lunch will make you feel better.
I get you worrying about Robert coming back.
Oh, can you blame us after what happened at the wedding?
I guess not. But it didn't end too great for him either, did it?
He got what he deserved. They should have thrown away the key, not let him back out.
I just hope he's learned his lesson.
No, I'm getting these. I'm getting them. Hope we can join you for a drink.
Yeah, of course. If it's to say goodbye.
No, actually, it's to celebrate the job Caleb's just given me.
That's amazing news.
Why would you give him a job?
Well, I turned him down at first, but he don't give up easy. Said he worked the first couple of weeks for free, and then I'd only have to pay him if I keep him on after that.
I gave him enough he couldn't refuse. You two would want to be the first to help me celebrate. What? I've done nothing wrong. I've been back a week. I've just got a job. It's worth celebrating, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. It's just worth celebrating at home.
See you, lads.
I'll see you, mate.
Yeah, see you, Chief.
Why would you do that, eh? You've really screwed things up for us now.
What, by giving someone that's just got out of prison a break?
I don't know how anyone feels sorry for him. You cannot trust a bloke like that. You do know he's a killer.
Yeah. Yeah, Kane told me all about him.
Well, you still gave him a job.
He killed the bloke that raped his sister. I can understand why he did that. Plus, he's served his time, so I reckon he deserves a second chance.
You're gonna regret it.
Well, if I do, I can sack him. But I reckon he'll be useful. He's got a decent business head on him.
He is right, though. You can't trust him.
Are you two going to sit there and pretend you've never, ever made any mistakes in your lives? Yeah, exactly. Me too. Plenty. Sometimes you just need a second chance.
Great. He said he'd be back to take me down, and now Caleb has given him the perfect opportunity to do that.
Hey, guess who I saw this morning? Robert Sugden.
Yes. Now, I didn't realise that he'd got out of jail, did you?
Can't say I'm bothered one way or t'other.
You could have been a bit more tactful when you told him the news.
John would have been angry however I put it. He hates me.
OK. Maybe it's best we steer clear of them for a while then, while you concentrate on your new life.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to work really hard for Caleb. I owe him that much. But I didn't think anyone round here would give me a chance. I'm going to prove he did the right thing.
You can prove more than that, you know. Talking to you this morning, I realised what a mess your head's in.
Thanks.
But you have to face up to it, Robert. You know, you're having nightmares because you can't shake prison off. You're living in the past, and you've got a real chance of a future now.
Yeah, well, I made a start on that, thanks to Caleb.
Right, so don't screw it up. Don't be one of those blokes who ends up back in jail. You're better than that.
I hope so.
That's worth celebrating tonight. Yeah, I'm going to go and get some fizz and some party food.
OK, I'll come with you.
No, you won't.
What?
Well, you haven't been sleeping inside because you were worrying about what might happen. There's nothing to be scared of here. So have a nap. Start dreaming about your new life.
OK. OK, boss.
I won't be long.
Why didn't you tell us about this?
Now, I know I told you to have a nap, but I've got the perfect thing to wake you up. Oh. So I think we should have a toast to you.
Robert!
I didn't realise it was you.
No,